want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get the strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, keep it drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off straight go. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
What up? Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Shout out to my brother, All Things Boxing. Shout out to the VPN motherfucking general. Peace and blessings. He say Shakur had a 5-fight deal, not a 2-fight deal. Can't make this shit up. Yep. I feel you on that one. Shout out to my brother, Rod Walker in the building. Salute. Peace and blessings to your brother. Salute to all the other ones in there. I holler at you when you come in. Dr. Key's on the way. But salute to everybody, man. How's everybody doing today? Got some news. I've been sitting here watching. But seems like Devin Haney might be going to 154 for a one-off. They've been sitting here talking to Xander Zayas, right? But I'm gonna play this little thing real quick. It's something quick. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. It's cherry picking at its finest. That's all I can say. It's cherry picking at its finest. Shout out to 12 threes. But I'm going to play a little bit of this right quick before I go into it. Right here.
Bundle and jam. Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
Maybe I feel bad, man, but maybe a little birdie told me that Xander and Devin Haney could be a possibility. I'm interested to see what Xander says if Devin Haney, if Brendan when he pulls up to Puerto Rico, ask Xander about that. You heard it here first, okay?
That'd be an intriguing fight. You know, Devin's definitely big enough to make 54.
I shouldn't say that, man. I got to keep these things. See, I don't have the blessing of most reporters have. All the cool shit I hear behind his closed doors, I'm not allowed to say. Ooh. So forget I ever said that.
You know, we'll put it on ice. Put it on ice.
Just Brendan, magically, you know, pretend it's just a thought that just popped in your head and just ask Xander about it. What would you think if just by any chance Devin Haney?
Well, you know, Xander, talk to us about, you know, Devin Haney. No.
Yeah.
The chat, they said Haney versus Xander. No one is asking for that.
But in true boxing fashion, you may just get it.
And guess what? That's exactly why you're going to get it.
Why you might just get it, because nobody asked for it. There you go.
But you know what? If Turkey Outlaw Sheik does it, then they're going to say, wow, that's a crazy fight. They're going to say, at least we're getting the fights.
At least we're getting the fights.
Hold on, Mick. Hold on. What up, Bill?
Caesar.
Talk to me.
The man Xander is full. Listen,
Food?
he's full.
Damn.
He's full. Listen,
come on, Bill.
He's full.
Bill, watch the fight first, man. Watch the fight first. That man showed superb
run you out the block. And now you came back. Now you know. Let's talk.
Okay.
Let's talk serious. Let's be serious on this.
You're gonna wait. No. I just listen. You got a chance. Too. The reason why he's down on the list is because you guys didn't do a great job, you in the country and you and everybody, putting it on the forefront that he's fighting. Do a little bit more, because I'm helping out with pushing him to the list, because he is he would make a 4-division champion. He's a lineal champion and he deserves that. But don't talk that bullshit about nothing. He's food to us, but he's a great fighter. But all of it is food when you're on your way and you have the skill set that Devin has. So he made the honorable mention list. So pipe down on all the other stuff that you're talking about. I'm going to go back to handling my business. When you make the honorable mention list, you make it because you're food to us, right? And you have to prove that you're not. When you put a list out, wait a minute, hold on. When you put a grocery list out to go eat, right? You put no shit on the list that you want to eat. You dig? So you have a great time, Caesar.
They say the left hand, it drop mountains. They say the right hand, he slaying dragons.
All right, so this is a special report from the Untouchable True School Sports Empire, your boy BT. Listen, guys, back on January 18th, I did a live. It was 3 hours and some change long, and it was about the whole Virgil Ortiz lawsuit between Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya, Rick Morrigan, and all that stuff, right? But in the middle of that live,
boy, that thumbnail crazy.
It's the Zattel True School Zattel era, however you want to order, who cares? But he came on here, right? He came on here and he broke the news right here on True School Sports. He broke the news that Devin Haney, Bill Haney,
and shout out to the hardcore hater FSG in the building.
I'm going to 154 pounds. If Xander Zayas beat Abbas Bro in the unification fight to explore the possibility of Devin Haney becoming a 4-division champion, right? That was broken right here on True School Sports, because it wasn't nowhere else in the boxing game, in the fight game, boxing media, right? And I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico to cover the fight, because I got accepted to cover the fight. I wound up not going. I had to stay home. But
shout out to Devontae Cromwell in the building.
Broken here on True School Sports. So now, 15 days later, 15 days after the fact, Bill Haney goes in the Boxing Voice and he speaks on it. He speaks on the fact that, you know, Xander Zayas is an option. Xander Zayas is on the short list of opponents for Devin Haney's next potential fight. And it is worth noting that Bill Haney has done business with Xander Zayas' manager, Peter Kahn, before, because
Kevin House in the building.
Peter Kahn used to manage George Kambosos Jr. They did 2 fights together. They made a lot of money together. So if they did it once, why wouldn't they do it again? You understand? So really interesting stuff. Now, one thing about Bill, and I've always given Bill Haney his flowers as a manager. I think Bill Haney is one of the greatest managers in modern boxing history. He's a great manager, right? he understands business. He understands timing. He understands boxing too as well. He's got smart box people around him as well to delegate information from. You know, people like Mickey Bay, people like Virgil Hunter, and the list goes on and on and on. But
looking for tax help? Now there are turbo.
Something else I'm about to show y'all real quick. He got the receipts from Bill in here. Hold on. Do this real quick.
Welcome back to South Park TV. To me, the term boxing fan is dead in 2026. There is no such thing as a boxing fan no more.
A tremendous fighter. Do I think Devin Haney can beat me? Hell no.
I played that full clip with no cuts on purpose, but Shakur's right. No way in hell that Devin Haney even considers fighting Shakur Stevenson.
You beat me, you a bad motherfucker.
I don't care how long ago it was. We seen Shakur Stevenson make Devin Haney run off that ring faster than Devin Haney ran from his pops getting jumped the other day. Devin saw the clip on Twitter and the man say, I think he a tremendous fighter too, but hell yes, I know I could beat him. Stop. Hey, Devin, you ain't gotta lie, bro. Shakur is the reason your daddy said, if it gets too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro.
If it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro.
You cannot beat Shakur Stevenson, and that's okay, bro. A lot of guys can't beat Shakur Stevenson. Teofimo couldn't beat Shakur Stevenson. You can't beat Shakur Stevenson, and that's okay, bro. We all know that Teofimo Lopez was without his father after he lost the fight. Teofimo Lopez's daddy abandoned him after he lost the fight.
You wrong for that, man. You got to be there with your son and be there for your baby boy, just as if he won that fight.
Andre Ward is right. I think Teofimo Lopez Sr. is a scumbag, if you ask me, because if Theo would have won, you know damn well, his dad over and over like Naoya Inoue. God call a spade a spade. I'm not even a Shakur Stevenson fan like that, but the man is a better boxer than Naoya Inoue. And the man who got stomped out a couple days ago, Bill Haney, went on the Snitch Voice and he said that Xander Zayas is food at 154 for Devin Haney. And that is the only thing I can agree with Bill Haney on. Xander Zayas is the weakest champion at 154. 154 is a bogus division because Xander Zayas got 2 belts. Devin Haney put up on Twitter, wait, Xander Zayas got 2 belts? Devin ain't know. Devin Haney say, hey yo, Boxback don't even say it. Burberry J, man, come on, man. You know Xander got 2 belts. Could this mean that Devin Haney is taking a trip to 154? Could it be that Devin Haney could go to 154 to fight Xander Zayas? I don't think so. The reason Devin Haney won't go to 154, because if he goes to 54 and beats Xander Zayas, which he could, he's going to have to unify.
I don't know what was going on.
Shout out. Two Seals talking about Xander ain't weak. He just lacks punching power. That means nigga weak. Doctor's in the building. How you doing, Dr. Key?
Hey y'all.
How you doing?
Salute. Happy. Go ahead, Upper.
Now go ahead. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Oh, salute to everybody. Happy Wednesday. We made it. We made it to hump day. We're gonna continue to make it, man. Salute to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to the people that's listening in the background. Everyone from Mr. Altruistic, Mr. Animalistic, y'all probably in the chat. But also King L, Jermaine Wood, D1, Miss Joette. And if I missed you, my apologies, but salute to y'all, okay? Oh, and Justin Hawkins.
Shout out to On the Money Line, Lee Jackson, Ramon Seafood. Salute to all y'all people. Peace and blessings.
Yeah, salute to everybody. So it's ghetto.
And Juice Lee in the building.
It is so ghetto. It is so ghetto. It is like within the last 20, really like 18 hours. It has.
Guess who coming for your boy Xander?
Devin. I heard he wanted to fight him.
Yeah, Devin Haney wants to fight him, and a lot of y'all sitting there saying that Xander too big. Y'all must don't know Devin is bigger than Xander. Devin is a big guy. Like, he's a big guy. And
hey, Kevin, where you been, Kevin? Good to see you.
No Diddy, but he's a big guy. And,
Thank you.
Well, I just said no Diddy. I mean, I'm saying like, he's a big guy, and I have to say no Diddy, so motherfuckers don't think I'm on some LDBC shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my God, come on up.
Well, I'm
Hey,
just saying.
Devontae. Good to see you, Devontae. Haven't seen you in a while. Salute. Hey, thank you, Big Supreme. Hey, Two Sizzle. Hey, Ramon. Hey, A1. Hey, Lee Jackson. Good to see y'all. 12 threes. Juice Lee, where have you been? Good
He
to
was just
see
here the other
you.
day.
Oh, he was? I don't know. Maybe did I speak to him? Hey, Thrill Hill. Hey,
Yes, you did.
Joseph. Okay. Hey, Joseph. Hey, B Dog. Hey, Rod. Good to see you, King. Good to see y'all. Good to see you guys.
Now she just cut me all the way off.
Because we're not doing that today. We are
I
positive
wasn't.
vibes.
I
Well,
wasn't doing
I've been having a wonderful day today.
fine.
Yes, I got my chicken breast in the crock pot, ready to shred that up for my Chipotle bowl. I got my chicken thighs in the oven, ready for that. You feel
I
me? Like
seen you
I'm having a good
dancing
day.
with your chicken thighs too.
Hey, Fresh Baker. Anyways, y'all always gotta hate on me. Anyways, but it's a really good day for me today.
You know the
All
funniest
days
part.
I
You
have
know
good
the funniest
problems.
part, though, Key. You know the funniest
No,
part
no, I don't want to know.
when you
Hey,
was
Two
doing that little.
Cents.
When you was
Oh
doing that
no, no,
little.
Upper. We're gonna keep moving on.
Hold on. When you was doing that
No,
little
cause I
crazy.
don't want to. Come on, Upper. I don't
It's
want to.
nothing. It's nothing
I
bad.
don't
I'm talking
know.
about.
It is every time you always throw shots at me. You always throw digs
No,
at
I'm
me. I
not.
don't
I'm
want to
just
hear
talking
it.
about.
I
Key, I'm
don't
just
want to
talking
hear
about.
it. I don't
Key,
want
let
to
me
hear
finish what I
it.
gotta say, please, best friend.
Oh
It's
my
not bad.
God. It's
I'm just
always
talking
bad when
about.
it comes from you.
Damn, that's how you really feel.
You throw shots at me all the time. Y'all all do. I don't
I
want to
wasn't
hear it.
even. I wasn't.
Okay, go
Shout out
ahead.
to Two
Go
Cent
ahead.
Twin. I was just saying it was cute the way you was doing that little crazy thing. It was like a doll and everything. But damn, never mind. I was, when you did the retarded thing around your head when you was at
Wow,
when
retarded.
no
Thanks, Upper.
no no crazy. It said crazy in the song and you hit it right then. Never mind. You know what? I was about to compliment you, but you just ruined it. You
Oh,
ruined it.
whatever.
Don't
Anyways.
don't don't say I'll never compliment you because I was about to do it, but you fucked that up. So look, that was the
Oh,
compliment you was
whatever.
gonna get, but you fucked it up. Shout out to my nigga Desmond Johnson, A1 Hoop Zone in
Thanks.
the building.
Thanks,
You fucked.
A1. Thanks. Hey,
See,
Two
you fucked
Cents.
it up.
Oh, thanks, Upper. Salute
See,
to Two
that's what.
Cents.
See, that's why I say y'all can't be nice to women sometimes, bro. When you be nice
Oh
to them,
my
they step all over you.
God.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
You can't
God.
be nice to women. I'm trying to give her a compliment. She go now. If I was talking shit to her, she'd be like upper. But when I'm trying to give her a compliment, I'm getting cussed out. I don't want to hear that shit. See, that's what I'm talking
Upper,
about,
because
man.
y'all always do that. Anyways, well, my apologies. My definitely apologies. You were trying to give a
Don't
compliment.
be sorry. Be careful.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I also wanted make sure I like subscribe to my girl Two Cents channel. Whatever, A1. Anyways, all right, let's get this cracking because it's ghetto. It is
Hey, that's
ghetto
crazy.
and ratchet.
That's crazy. He called you egghead. You said let's get it cracking.
Cause I know what A1. Hey, Savage Bo, what y'all think
No,
about
I'm just
Shakur
saying.
being stripped? We gonna get into all of that. It's
Look,
ghetto.
he called you an egghead, and then you said let's get cracking.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I see that. Play on the words. Thanks. Thanks. All right, let's get this going because we have a lot of boxing news to get into. Let's start off with a little bit, just a couple pieces of housekeeping. Savage Bo, I got you with the Shakur Stevenson story. Um, first thing is up. First thing is up is
Shout out to
what you
Savage
call it?
Boy.
Yeah, double
Exactly, P
entendre.
Sizzle.
Double entendre. Lamont Roach has been medically cleared to return to the ring. I forgot that he was being held out by the doctors. As y'all know, he fought Pitbull Cruz. What was that back in December, Upper? That he fought Pitbull Cruz,
When he got the
right?
draw.
Yes.
Yeah, it was late November, early December, wasn't it?
Okay, so he has been medically cleared to return back to the ring. He announced that today on his social media handle. Shout out to Lamont Roach. There's a lot of opportunities, but I'm unsure. Well, no, Lamont Roach could still fight at 140 because he fights between 130 to 140 all the time. So I'm sure that him and Shakur Stevenson can definitely get it cracking.
Them niggas was cooking Lamont Roach too. They was like, why the fuck should Shakur fight you, nigga? What have you done to get a title shot? They were cooking his ass. Shout out to Texas DT20 in the building.
Hey, Lee Jackson. Hey, Texas.
And shout out to Marquis in the building.
Hey, Marquis. Also coming up is Bozy Ennis. He did an interview on YSM Sports Media. Shout out to YSM. I really enjoy watching their show.
Yeah,
where he said that Boots Ennis would have stopped T.O. in 2 rounds. He also asserts implies that Shakur Stevenson hurt his left hand in the fight because he wasn't throwing his left hand hard. Now, I asked y'all on Monday, either Monday or Tuesday, I said, man, hey, I heard that Shakur might have hurt his hand, but maybe that's just a rumor. So Bozy is also thinking.
When has Shakur ever threw his left hand hard? He's right-handed. His left hand don't never hit hard.
I think he throws with his left hand. He don't?
No, he fights like Bud. He's a right-handed in southpaw. He's a right-handed in a southpaw position. Shakur ain't never got a stoppage with the left hand. He's always been with the right.
Okay. But I'm curious to see how this plays out. But shout out to Bozy Ennis for the interview. Do y'all think that Boots Ennis would have stopped T.O. in 2 rounds?
I don't even think it would have win 1.
Oh wow. Y'all just
I mean, but Boots Ennis is almost 6 feet tall and a whole lot bigger than T.O. T.O. is 140. I mean, if Charlo fought T.O., he'd stop him in motherfucking 2 rounds. Like, come on, man. Like, shit.
Lord.
Shit, we about to hear about Frequent Flyer and Hanos going up to 154 to get the unified belts. Here we go. About to hear this shit now.
Hey, Frequent. Hey, Alan Sosane. Okay, so that's what Bozy said. Now, last up, MVP. I announced yesterday that they were moving to Sky News or something like that.
Sky Sports.
Yeah, Sky Sports. They have announced their first UK fight. Feature is going to be on April 5th in the Olympia, London, I guess. I don't know. It's going to feature Caroline Dubois, one of the up-and-coming great fighters, versus Terry Harper. That's a good fight. Ellie Scottney versus Mayeli Flores. Chantel Cameron versus Michaela Kosakova. And Irma Garcia versus Emma Dolan. That's going to be in the UK on April 5th. So shout out to our UK folks. And let's get to the ghetto-ness because I had to get that out the way. Let's get to the ghetto-ness. First up, I have to play this video. I want to say shout out to Manager Marty because a lot of people are going with this going around with this whole Tank Davis situation. And of course, we have to keep it all the way factual, everything that's going on. Yesterday, it was revealed while we were on the show that Baltimore had the judge had issued a warrant for Tank Davis' arrest due to the violating probation. However, his lawyer has recently came out after that was issued, stating that, hey, we trying to fight this case. You know, y'all could just do us right. How is Tank supposed to fight this case in Baltimore? And this case is all the way in Florida. You can just do a summons and we will be there. And I have not seen the judge saying that they disagree with this or anything. So I will have to assume that there are things being worked out in the background for this. There has been reports coming out saying that Tank Davis has been arrested again. That's not true. It's just a warrant. And they're attempting to reconcile this situation behind the scenes because from the judge, from Tank Davis attorney, there's a lot of fugazi stuff going on. Now, I want to give my shout out to Manager Marty because Manager Marty posted a video that actually a lawyer was reviewing Tank Davis' case. And this lawyer was saying, wait a minute, there has been no criminal charges filed as of yet. Now, by the time we get off air and by later on today, these things can change. That's how criminal law, all that stuff, how law and everything go. But I want to keep the record straight. for people who's running off with all these crazy details that's muddying the waters with all type of incorrect information. We have to be careful of this stuff. So shout out to Manager Marty. And here is the video. I'm waiting for this ad to skip. Is it showing? Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Florida. Here, guys, Lisa Figueroa here, board certified criminal defense attorney in Florida, here to talk to you today about Gervonta Davis. Now, if you didn't know, Gervonta Davis is a famous and very popular, very good professional boxer. But recently, the attention was drawn because he was arrested, picked up on a warrant that actually the warrant went out January 7th, and he was only arrested on January 28th or 29th, just a few days ago. Now, the charges he's facing are 3 charges for now: kidnapping or attempted kidnapping, false imprisonment, both of which are felonies, and then a misdemeanor battery. Now, that's what the warrant was for. Anytime there's domestic violence allegations in Florida, we've talked about this before, it's going to be no bond initially until you go to jail and see a judge. And then at that point, the judge will give a bond on the case, most likely, and then set whatever pretrial release conditions, like no contact with the alleged victim and all of that. And apparently he did see the judge, and he was recently released on a bond. I reviewed the docket, and the state attorney hasn't filed formal charges yet. What does that mean? When someone makes a claim that someone did something, an arrest warrant can go out, but until the prosecutor actually reviews that complaint to determine if it is sufficient, do they think they have enough to convince a jury beyond a reasonable doubt? Do they think that it's enough to go forward with these charges? Do they want to add charges? Do they want to go forward on maybe lesser charges? All of that gets reviewed, and then they file what's called an information. There has not yet been an information filed in this case. And because of the nature of this type of charge, the docket, it's not public record. It is public record if you go in person, but it is not typically a scanned image that someone could download offline. Even with my credentials as an attorney, I'm unable to view the actual complaint. But there was a civil case filed related to the allegations here, and an injunction. An injunction, some people call it a protective order, a stay away order. It's a civil mechanism that someone can file if you are afraid of physical violence, sometimes stalking or harassment. You can file, and it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to have an attorney to file for an injunction. So if you are in an unsafe situation, any person that's an alleged victim of a crime, besides the criminal part, if any person who's an alleged victim and wants another individual who has either threatened them or they believe they are in imminent danger of some sort of physical harm, and maybe it hasn't even happened yet, but because of the history of those individuals, that person can go down to the clerk's office and file for an injunction.
As a director of finance, I'm managing.
Okay, hold on for a second, Key. Shout out to the Queen Ashley. Key, hold on one second. Shout out to that Queen Ashley Corner in the building. Shout out to my nigga No Evidence. And frequent, you say Key. Marty may have mistakenly searched Miami while the charges are filed in Miami Gardens, which is on the outskirts of Miami. See, I knew one of you Devin Haney Colt members would try that. Actually, when she looked it up, it's not looking at Miami. She's looking at the whole 305-786 area, which is Dade County. It's not Miami. It's called Dade County, frequent. So if you sitting here, when you trying to say Miami Gardens and Miami, they are both Dade fucking County. Do you understand? They're both Dade fucking County. You know, since you say you a street nigga, you know it doesn't go by the city when you fucking arrested. It's the county. It's the fucking county. Just like if I did something in West Palm County where I'm from, it's still right there. It's going to be all right there. Exactly. Savage Boys from 305. Miami Garden is Miami. It's the 305-786. You sit here talking about Miami Garden. It's Dade County, nigga. Look it up. So if you get locked up in Dade County, okay, bro, look, you got a nigga right there from Miami. Savage Boy just told you Miami Garden is Miami, you dumb piece of shit. It's Dade County. If you get arrested in motherfucking Philadelphia, what county they gonna say?
Okay, so
and matter of fact, hold on, I'm about to stop. I'm about to stop real quick. Savage Boy, you in Miami Gardens right now. When you get arrested, where do you go? You go to Dade County lockup, right? It's the Dade County. It's Dade County, right? Like this, I swear, boy. Go ahead, Key.
Okay,
This shit
so
be the stupidest shit, Key.
well, okay. Hey, Zach B. Hey to the beautiful Queen Orena, to the beautiful Queen Ashley's Corner. Make sure you guys subscribe to my girl channel. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody that's coming in. Now, okay. Hey, no evidence, Mr. No Face, No Case. Now, listen, y'all. Oh God, A1, stop it. Okay, so hey, so look, y'all. Basically, what she's saying, she's not saying that you can't look up the charges. What she's saying is that he hasn't been criminally charged yet. It's appearing in the system, apparently, that he has not been criminally charged as of yet. So remember when I talked about even on 2 Cents channel and here last week when I stated that sometimes people can get off on a technicality or some, like if how many cases have been dropped due to them not reading somebody's Miranda rights? How many cases have been dropped due to them searching for evidence and didn't have a warrant for it? There has to be a paper trail and law still has to be followed. And I'm not trying to say I'm absolving Tank of these situations, but again, I find it mighty strange, and I'm going to continue to stand on this. I'm going to continue to stand on this statement. I find it very strange that they went straight to the U.S. Marshals for this case, and there was nothing being filed and nothing occurred. And that he was found in Miami while shopping, allegedly. That's what the story is. And he was not on a run or doing anything crazy. Of what other people have tried to come out and say. So, it's just getting a little bit weird with this case. And now that we know that formally, at least on our end, when you search it, there is no criminality, no criminal cases found again. I'm not saying that frequent. He could have charges, but right now what's in the system, as she said, was the civil suit that has been pushed back until the summer. And which was a very smart move done because you handled that last. You get the criminal case and you ask for the discovery. And if this was, guess what? If this was Upper in a situation, if this was A1, Savage B, Opulent, Salute King, if this was Brian the King of the Chat, any one of y'all or D1, anybody, William Old School, all our people up in here, or that freak or comes by here a lot. If this was any one of y'all, I would be telling y'all the same thing. Get the discovery, see what the evidence is, because that's your constitutional right. It's a part of due process.
See who tell it on you.
Yes, it's a part of due process. It's a part of seeing what the evidence is. You have a right to face your accusers and the evidence that's being presented against you. So Tank is fighting a two-layer case right now, plus an additional third with this Baltimore judge, which we know this Baltimore judge is not too fond of Tank Davis, right?
Yeah, they already been beefing for a minute. And Frequent say you don't violate your probation from catching the charge. They had to miss court. Nigga, you violate your probation from coming. You can Frequent. I'm gonna say this and I'm done talking to you for today. You can violate your probation by coming in contact with other felons. You can violate it for being arrested, being talked to by other police officers. All in your thing when you sign up for probation, dude. Shut up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Damn. Go ahead, King.
Well, so hey Creole, good to see you, King. So it could be anything, right? And I agree with the lawyer. Let's see the evidence, and the lawyer has put in for an expedited trial. They want to hurry up and get this thing over and done with. And so I am very curious. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at everything that's going on, Upper, and the things that's being presented. And if it holds true that the Miami prosecutor have not, as of yet, at least on our end for right now, hasn't filed any criminal charges,
They ain't got
then
enough evidence.
I'm having to ask what's going on, because we were told that this video shows X, Y, and Z.
But also, Key, they can also have them wanting a question. And sometimes before they charge you, if y'all notice all these damn criminal shows where they be having these murders and all this shit, a lot of the times they bring you in for questioning to get you to trap yourself off before they formally charge you. See what it was? He was a man of interest. And when you're a man of interest, they can issue out a warrant to bring you in because, you know, they want you to talk.
But then why get
a
the
person
U.S.
of interest.
Marshals? Well, then why get the U.S. Marshals involved, Upper?
I mean, it's been plenty of cases where the marshals get involved, and then after the people getting their interview and they get interrogated, then they get charged afterwards. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit they can do.
Okay, so
Man, I
basically,
told y'all that nigga
they are.
frequent live in Wyoming. Disregard his words.
So basically, they are doing basically the most with this case, with this situation. But we were told, per reports, 3 different reports, that there's a video that corroborates everything. But like I told you guys last week, I've heard that the witness is not corroborating, that she's not doing anything, and then the witnesses went down from 3 to now just 1. We still don't know where the Tootsie owner is and where he stands on it. Remember, in the civil suit, it stated that she went to the owner after the event occurred. So we're not sure what is going on in this situation. But shout out to Manager Marty for that video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to his channel.
Shout out to Mar. And Frequent say, I'm making funny up because niggas out here saying Tank has a dang bench warrant for missing court. That's your nigga Blue Blood that's saying all this shit, Frequent. Don't act like it's us over here on the real side saying it. It's the niggas over there that you hang with. The ones that's throwing out all this shit. They throwing shit against the wall and trying to see what the fuck sticks. They trying to see what sticks. That's your people, Frequent.
Oh my God.
Man.
Yes.
well, man, this nigga right here look like a dirty ass flea from the bubonic plague.
Well,
A1.
so Upper, be nice. Frequent shot, you know, let him say.
He called me a third world tick. So I can't say he a bubonic plague ass tick, flea.
Oh, A1 called you that. Oh, A1, be nice. Frequent got that from KO. Don't be scared to name, say his name, or debate him about his opinion. I don't know. I haven't seen KO's channel. But what I do know is that as far as, so I can't speak on that, but what I do know is that so far, allegedly, on our end, there has not been any criminal charges filed. So I think my theory was, because they were unable to serve him with the civil suit, this was a pressure to try to put the pressure on Tank, and it's starting to fit, and it's starting to really pan out this way. And I'm curious to see how Tank lawyer handles this situation, and including the Baltimore judge, because I do agree with that. If you're fighting this domestic suit in Florida, let him get through with that. Let's see what happens with that, and then go back to Baltimore. And we need to figure out when this man gonna be off of papers, because golly, I feel like this man been on Baltimore papers for a while. Hey, Dondrick, salute King. So that's the update.
Tank should have never let them put him on papers. Like, he should have went ahead and did it a little 6 months. He should have went ahead and did a little 6 months. Fuck that shit. If I had a chance to be on papers for years or had a year or less to do, man, go ahead and lock me up, dog. I'm not about to do this goddamn paper because I'd be on all these restrictions, and then as soon as I fuck up, you lock me up any damn way. Nigga, fucking activate that shit. Let's do it.
Okay. I feel you with that. Yeah, now that hindsight is 2020, I definitely agree. Just sit down.
That's what I did with my federal parole. When I was on federal parole, I was doing 8.5 off my damn 10-year. And they was searching for me the second month. The second month I was out, Key, they was searching for my black ass. It took them a year to catch me. Though, but shit. The feds done kicked in my grandmama door, my mama door, my baby mama door. I was like, God damn, shit.
Oh my God.
And this dirty ass bitch turned me in.
Upper.
She was a dirty bitch, Key. She got mad because I was hollering at another chick, and I wasn't even hollering at the other chick. She sit the marshals on my ass, dog.
Shelton, that's what they're saying. He's either on probation or parole, but because of this charge, they did issue it, and they're fighting to say, to try to get a summons. So that's what they're saying. Salute all things, my right hand. Yep, we talked about that yesterday, Brian. Now, speaking of Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora, real quick before we get to the Floyd Mayweather situation, because again, it's ghetto. Deontay Wilder. Right, exactly. Always proving himself innocent. Exactly.
Dude, isn't this America?
Nah, bruh. You always saying you innocent. Anyways, Deontay Wilder.
Innocent and proven guilty.
Nah, bruh. She ain't finna call them laws on you for no reason. Anyways, hey, Bruce Gas. Make sure y'all subscribe to both Bruce Gas and Bruce channel. Okay, so real quick, y'all. Yesterday, we played the video of Deontay Wilder, basically claiming that Tyson Fury cheated in their 2 fights out of their 3 fights, and that he had proof. And so Tyson Fury has came out and called Wilder the P word, and basically said, "Ain't nobody cheat you." You know what I'm saying? So today there was a today there was a conference between Wilder and Wilder ends up running up on one of these sports pundits, and it is absolutely going viral. Here is this video, you guys, because the pundit is questioning whether Wilder was cheated against Fury. Here it is, y'all. Let me blow this up.
I don't give a about that. I'm not Fury. I don't give a about it. I wanted to move you on to Tyson Fury.
I don't want to talk about him.
No, you're going to.
We're here about this.
No, but you're going to.
We're not going to talk about him at all.
But as part
we're not going to talk about him at all. Understand that?
No, fair enough.
All right, then. So let's move on. It's all about Derek Chisora, and that's it.
I understand that. The only
back, baby. The only understand that. You better be. April the 4th is going down.
The only reason
at the O2, you better be there.
Fabulous.
You'll be a square.
The only reason I mentioned it is because it's part of the shtick that goes with you. And I missed you first time around when you came in here 3 years ago, when you were in your pomp 4 years ago, doing Bomb Squad and all that sort of stuff. And I have always wanted to have a conversation with you because you've made observations about Fury. I have my own views on Fury, and you've called him a cheat. And it leads me
biggest in boxing.
Yeah, but it leads me to a conclusion.
Biggest in boxing. If somebody practicing, taking their stuff out of their gloves in training, what you think they're gonna do in the fight?
Yeah, but
that's all I got to say about that.
I want to put something to you about you, right? And Fury just happens to be the hook for it.
That's all I got to say about him.
You talked about being cheated in that fight. You talked about water being
spicy on that powder.
Shut up.
Outfit being too heavy for you.
I didn't say that.
You said it was too heavy for you.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well I might be wrong on that one. You talked about the long.
Y'all took a journalist that said something because y'all, everybody wanted to come in. Oh, wow,
you talked about a long count, right? And then you talked about the trainers, Mark Breland, not being good enough.
Exactly, Brian. He on that powder.
So what I'm asking you in all of this is, it sounds to me, given the character that you are, that's like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights, and those fights were lost. And you saying that someone like Fury cheated you in those fights, I think is kind of disappointing to me.
You can say what you want. I know the truth. I have the facts.
Okay.
Understand that. Because when the start come out, I'm gonna show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna get all the people that know.
You think I'm a Fury
fan?
Exactly. Touche. I would slap the shit out that nigga.
I'm a Fury fan.
I don't give a about that.
I'm not a Fury fan.
I don't give a about it. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got to do with him.
Fair enough.
He on that. He on that Charlie. In the UK they call that powder that Charlie. He on a Charlie horse right now.
Wow. So
hey, two cent on the same thing. I would have slapped the shit out that dude, dog. I would have slapped the fuck out of it. Like, dude, I just sat there and told you.
But y'all know that is the journalist.
But if I'm telling you I don't want to talk about something, and you keep on bringing it up, then nigga, you trying to get clicks and views. I'm about to make you go viral, my nigga.
Okay, but let's play devil's advocate though, Upper. He put out a statement. Wilder put out a statement that has since gone viral, stating that Fury is a cheat. Now, Fury does have a fight coming up with Makhmudov, and they're trying to plan a huge fight between him and AJ in the summer, I guess. So that's bad business if people are saying that if this man is coming out saying he got the evidence that you cheated. So of course a journalist is going to press him. Now y'all know I'm Team Wilder. I want him to come back bigger, stronger, and everything. But I do not like the way he handled this interview up. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
No, I don't like the way the fact that motherfuckers know that this nigga cheated and you sit here defending the nigga in my face. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like,
He was pressing for questions. You know that's what they gonna do. You know what
man,
journalists are gonna do.
that nigga seen the glove been back. That's like if my homeboys know that my girl cheating and they ain't telling me. So y'all know this motherfucker cheating and y'all ain't telling me this shit. It ain't shit y'all can say.
Oh my God.
Ski,
I get it.
Okay. Shout out to the Queen Cassandra. Ski, if your homegirls knew that your man was cheating and didn't tell you and tried to defend him in your face.
Oh my God.
Because they knew this nigga was cheating. And then you calling me a liar to my
But
motherfucking
he don't
face.
know. Okay, so what if the journalist, he's just trying to press him? Okay, what do you know what's going on?
No,
You said
the
X, Y, and
journalist,
Z.
I understand that part. But when the journalist basically called Wilder a liar, he say, that's flaky. And I'm disappointed in you because you lost. Basically. That's exactly what the man, he called that man a liar, Key. He said, nigga, I'm disappointed in you. It's kind of flaky what you're saying. The fact is you just lost. Well, he called it a liar.
I don't know. I just feel like Wilder could have handled it differently.
If I'm
Like,
telling
there's
you somebody
always-
cheating, Key, if I'm telling you somebody cheating, you talk about, oh, you just jealous. You flaky. Come on, bro.
Hey, all things. Hey, light skin business. Hey, aircraft carrier. Good to see you, King.
Exactly, Ramon Seafood. This motherfucker telling me you disappointed in me. Like, nigga, you ain't my daddy. Shit.
Hey, T Hill. Good to see you, T Hill.
But Wilder
I mean,
was on
I
that
just.
powder, so he was on that powder. You heard him. Wilder was ready.
What if he was just sick? What if he just battling the sniffles upper?
That's called the drain. We call that drain.
Wow.
That's called draining right there. That's drainage. Come on, man.
Wow. Okay. All right. Y'all got it. I still
Thomas
think
Hill
that
said play
Wilder.
it back, Key.
Okay. Hold on.
Man, why does A1 look like a 6'3" Borat?
Can
Remember
y'all
that
please
dude Borat? Like that
Yes.
nigga Borat. The Saudi Arabian nigga Borat or whatever the fuck his name was.
Okay, here we go.
I don't give a about that.
I'm not a Fury
I don't
fan.
give a about it.
I wanted to move you on to Tyson Fury. And
I don't want to talk about him.
No, you're going to.
We're here about
I
that.
understand. I don't want to talk about
We're not
respect
gonna
my
talk about
ground.
him at all.
But as part
We're
of
not going to talk about him at all. Understand that?
No, fair enough.
All right, then. So let's move on. It's all about David Chisora. That's it.
I understand that. I understand that.
Baby.
The only
Y'all
reason-
understand
the
that?
only
You better be.
reason-
April the 4th is going down.
The only reason
At the O2, you better be there.
Fabulous.
You'll be a square.
The only reason I mentioned it is because it's part of the shtick that goes with you. And I missed you first time around when you came in here 3 years ago, when you were in your pomp 4 years ago, doing bomb squad and all that sort of stuff. And I have always wanted to have a conversation with you because you've made observations.
Now
about
listen to him,
Fury. I have
Keith.
my own views on Fury. And you've called him a cheat. And it leads me
biggest in boxing.
Yeah, but it leads me to a conclusion.
Biggest in boxing. If somebody practicing taking their stuff out of their gloves in training, what you think they're gonna do in the fight?
Yeah, but
that's all I got to say about that.
I want to
bro.
put something to you about you, right? And Fury just happens to be the hook for it.
That's all I got to say about
you
him.
talked about being cheated in that fight. You talked about water being
Y'all hear that powder?
You talked about
Facts.
your Game of Thrones outfit being too heavy for you.
I
You
didn't say that.
You said it was too heavy for you.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well I might be wrong on that one. You talked about the long.
Y'all took a journalist that said something because y'all, everybody wanted to come in. Oh, wow, boom, boom, boom.
You talked about a long
and,
count, right? And then you talked about the trainers, Mark Breland not being good enough.
No, I ain't say he wasn't good enough.
So what I'm asking you in all of this is, it sounds to me, given the character that you are, that's like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights, and those fights were lost. And you saying that someone like Fury cheated you in those fights, I think is kind of disappointing to me about you because
I know the truth. I have the facts.
Okay.
Understand that. Because when the documentary and everything starts coming out, I'm going to show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm going to get all the people that know.
You think
and
I'm a
all the
Fury
people
fan?
that's in the
You think
inside. He got people that the inside of him. They're gonna know. I don't give a about that.
I'm not a Fury
I don't
fan.
give a about it. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got to do with him.
Fair enough.
Okay. Oh, come on, Ramon. Lord. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. He got baited into responding. Wilder should have just I just feel like instead of just step into him, just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm done. I said I didn't want to do this interview. I didn't want to talk about Fury. Just let it be. I get it, Ramon. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
But
information
when you
that's
on that
out
powder,
there.
when you on that powder, you don't even want to damn think like that. You feel me? You don't think straight on that powder.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, I guess. I
Well,
thought he
aircraft
said his
carrier.
days
If
were
you watch the fights, aircraft carrier, the first fight, it was a long count. Go back and check it. In the second fight, aircraft carrier, if you call yourself a boxer, you will see that Tyson Fury's fist bent at the wrist. Nobody in the world can do that. He had egg weights in his gloves. If you notice, Deontay Wilder had a dent in his forehead. And if you don't think that's cheating, my brother, hey, I'm not even gonna say it.
okay. So yeah, so I guess, we're all and Wilder looked drugged. Yeah, well, I mean, he said he's gonna come out with the information. Definitely be careful. That's all I gotta say with Wilder, because a lot of people are so happy, as we're about to get into in just a few short minutes. Um and so and so Wilder, with that documentary, just be careful, King. Like, I still feel as though you should have just said, all right, y'all, I'm done. I remember asking my husband, why is Wilder blinking like that? Now he shouldn't have said that part for sure, Key. Yeah. It's let's see how it goes. But last up, before we get to the Floyd Mayweather situation, Shakur Stevenson has been stripped of his WBC belt. Here is the statement, because I want to make sure, because there's so much misinformation and disinformation going on around here. So here is the WBC statement regarding the stripping, that I want everybody to read so everybody's on the same page. Third fight, damage was already done. I agree, Opulent. Um, okay, let's see. Upper, do y'all see the screen? Upper, you see it? You guys? Okay. So it says, let me blow this up a little bit. In light of champion Stevenson now being the reigning WBO super lightweight world champion, and consistent with the WBC rules and regulation, the WBC has declared vacant its lightweight world title. The WBC wishes champion Stevenson continued success in all his future endeavors, both inside and outside the ring. The WBC will provide further information regarding the process to crown a new lightweight world champion in the near future. Okay, so it appears that they did strip Shakur Stevenson due to per their rules and regulation. All right. Now, Shakur
That's
Stevenson.
bullshit. That's bullshit. Honestly, we seen Floyd hold weight belts in different weight classes. We've seen it, different people hold different weights in different weight classes. The problem is Shakur's with Turkey Al-Ashiki as for boxing. That's what it is. He's with Bud Crawford. He's Bud Crawford people. I mean, I'm gonna keep it funky. That's Bud Crawford right hand man. Mauricio said they did him dirty. So they was just looking for an excuse.
Okay, so here's what Shakur Stevenson has said in response. He's saying that it has to involve money. So about 30 minutes ago, he posted 100K to some crooks who don't deserve it. Nah, Leilani, I assume that's his daughter. I'd rather give it to you, baby girl. The WBC didn't have ish to do with this fight, and it's eating them alive. Take your belt, it don't make me. Then he said, and I just paid these dudes after my last fight. What the hell I'm giving y'all 100K right now for? Because y'all got beef with because y'all got beef with Bud, so come at me for it. He also said, reposted what Chris Mannix said, the WBC handed out interim belts so Canelo didn't have to defend against David Benavidez. But yeah, strip Shakur Stevenson 7 months after he defended it against the #1 contender. Explained that WBC Mauricio.
You
What's
know
up,
why?
Up? Mm-hmm.
if Shakur reads the contracts for the WBC, right? Even if you go to another division, you're still representing them as a champion. So per law, as being a champion, anytime you fight, you do have to pay sanction and fees to the. It don't matter if you're not fighting for that belt. If you holding that belt, that title, you still gonna pay them fucking fees. He know that shit. He knows that shit. You gotta pay. Because when he came out there to fight Tio, did he not show his WBC belt?
Yes.
So he showed the WBC belt when he went out there to fight Tio, right?
Correct.
So he's using the WBC influence before that fight, right?
Correct.
So they want their goddamn kickback. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. You don't get shit free in this world. Come on now.
So do you think that he's using Bud Crawford as a crutch? Because Bud should have known that too.
Yeah. Bud knew that shit. Key, they come on, Key. They got the smartest minds around them. They got crooks all around there. They know this shit. They know this shit. We not gonna sit there and say, just like I knew selling dope would get me locked up. I knew that shit. I continued to do it. And I got locked up. Come on, man. Don't act stupid when you're dumb.
Okay. Okay. All righty. Let's see what the chat is saying. The hustle is real. Frequent word on the street is you did. Oh, Lord, Savage Ball. I'm not going to read that. Cost of doing business. Shakur said he was going back down to 135. WBC ain't sanctioned the belt. Ain't sanctioned the fight, though. He still got to pay. He still got to pay, question mark. Yeah, Upper was hard-headed. What is it? Don't act stupid when you dumb. Okay. Hey, Dondrick. Okay. Well, they didn't, but at the same time,
You like that, don't you, Two-Sit?
he's moving like Bud Crawford. Okay. I think with this whole situation, first of all, I mean, I could have sworn I told y'all about 3 weeks ago, even on 2 Cents channel, I said, y'all, it's a line being drawn in the sand with boxing. Y'all might not see it today. You might not see it 3 months from now, but it's a line being drawn in boxing. These people ain't finna play no more. And if you have chosen that side in which they are obviously all beefing right now, one thing we can at least all agree on is that Oscar beefing with Dana, Mauricio Suleiman beefing with Dana beefing with the sanctioning bodies. He want the ring. He want the Zuffa belt. He want all of this. You know what I'm saying? They got some issues with Turkey. Mauricio Suleiman has recently came out and stated that that Mauricio had to fight to get into that ring during the Bud and Canelo fight to show the belt and representation, because they didn't even want the belt being shown during the build up to that fight. Y'all, it's lines being drawn right now. People is beefing right now. Okay, so I'm not surprised, even though I might not agree with it. I'm not surprised that the WBC is like, all right, okay, you good. You don't want to pay us the money. You don't want to X, Y, and Z. You was just talking about fighting or coming back down to 135. Now it's a totally different story. Okay, we done. I get it. But I will say this, Mauricio Suleiman, please tread carefully with all of this. I know it's just business. I get it. It's boxing politics.
But knows he doing it to motherfuckers that don't sell anyway.
Upper. But please be careful with all of this, because at the end of the day, you don't want your stuff to come out there on Front Street either, because there are still questions being asked of, with this money that they have to pay for these belts. Where is this money going to? You feel me? What? Upper.
It's key. Where it's been going to the sanctioning bodies. Shit.
I know, but I mean, they're saying that it goes to taking care of fighters and everything else. And don't be surprised if there's a report that comes out that's asking WBC, IBF, because y'all got to realize, again, Dana White and them is plugged in with them people. Obviously, we seeing it to this day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, y'all be cool. You know what I get Mauricio Suleiman, it's beef going around between everybody, Turkey and everything. The things that they trying to do in boxing. I get it. But be careful because you don't want your stuff to come out on the street as well. You can't call yourself dirty. You understand when you taking when you playing in dirt with them, when you playing in sand with them. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Look like Jody baby mama from Baby Boy. No, I don't. I do not. I'm so tired of people telling me that I look like Taraji Henson. Okay, A1. Now you better leave me alone now. You better leave me alone. Okay, Dondrick, I am. Key, if you rent out a house, the renter can't ask you what you doing with the money. I get that, aircraft carrier. I understand that. But I'm saying this is a dirty game. We finna get right into Floyd Mayweather situation with Showtime.
Before we get into that, man, let me get 5 people to support the Cash App or the grind. Support the grind, people. Support the motherfucking grind. You know we here. It's over with. Support the grind. Support the grind. We in here. Shout out to Rod Walker in here. Thomas Hill, my nigga J Hawk just came through the building. About to cut these niggas like that. And you know, like I say, people play stupid games and get stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers knew what it was. Damn. Shout out to Frequent Flyer and his 30-hour. Damn, man, you putting a BFTB. The Cash App pimp right there, aircraft carriers at the bottom of the screen, my guy. Appreciate you. Oh, he told me I look like the 2026. Oh, man. And this motherfucker looking like the 1999 Ricky Martin. Living La Vida motherfucking loco ass nigga, A1.
So it says, thank you guys. So it does say, I think this is what Dondrick wanted me to look at. The WBC, how they handle the situations. Under the WBC rules and regulations, if a current WBC champion competes in a fight where the WBC title is not at stake, they are still obligated to pay a sanctioning fee to the WBC because they are bringing the value and the prestige of the WBC belt to the ring. Okay.
Didn't I just say that, Key?
Mm-hmm.
Dondrick, didn't I just say that, my guy? I just said that. He brought that belt up there. He was showing that belt off. He was showing it off. Now he don't want to pay. Hey, Key. My wife get mad when I do 3 hours online. You feel me? Could you imagine what would happen?
Okay.
If I no, Key, I'm just asking you a question. Do you imagine what would happen in my household if I tried to do a 30-hour live? Damn, I thought niggas supposed to wash their ass every 24 hours. Shit. Shit. 30 hours?
Thank you, guys.
Breath smelling like shit. Ass smelling like shit.
Thank you. Okay, so let's get it cracking. So up next, we got to get into this Floyd Mayweather situation. This has absolutely broke the internet. But
that
before
nigga probably snorting something.
So before we do, real quick for the WBC, we could be looking at Javier Herrera, who we just talked about yesterday. That's so crazy.
Yeah, you know he not no kid. He not no kid, Keith.
It could be if I'm looking at the whatchamacallit, it could Javier Herrera is the interim, so we could be looking at that versus somebody. So let's get into this whole Floyd Mayweather situation because it is absolutely insane.
And shout out to my man aircraft carrier in the Cash App with the 5-piece. Shout out to aircraft with the 5-piece supporting the motherfucking grind. Appreciate you, my nigga. I need 4 more people to support the grind. The Cash App is pinned if y'all want to. Shout out to Creole the Traveler. Savage Boy say niggas still ain't bathing. Shit. Hey, I heard there wasn't no crocodiles in Philly. Hey, Key. Hey, y'all should have heard Key when she found out that we got bears and lions in North Carolina. We got mountain lions and shit. She was like, oh, because see, the other day we had a motherfucking buzzard. Y'all know what buzzards are. Motherfucker about 12 feet long, motherfucker knocking over the trash and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Big ass birds. And we got eagles and hawks that'll snatch up your little dogs and shit. He talking about, I ain't coming down there. But shit, I didn't think Philadelphia had alligators and crocodiles, Key.
I'm not going there either.
No, I'm just saying, does Philadelphia have alligators, crocodiles, or sharks? I'm just asking.
I don't know. I've never been.
Somebody from Philly, anybody from the chat. Does Philadelphia have alligators, sharks, or crocodiles? I'm just wondering. Or piranhas?
I love piranhas.
I had some pacu. They was like piranhas in the fish tank.
We
They
used to breed piranhas.
semi-aggressive.
I used to breed piranhas when I was 13 years old.
Okay, Paige said hell no. Thomas Hill said hell no. What infrequent? If ain't none of that dangerous shit in the water, get your motherfucking stinking ass in the goddamn water then. There ain't nothing gonna hurt you in that water.
That's what we waited for. Okay. Anyway, so let's get it cracking. I'm thinking you was really asking a serious question. Let's get it cracking with this. It was not. It was not. Okay, let's get it cracking. So Floyd Mayweather, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. Floyd Mayweather was revealed last night. Not only does Floyd have a fight coming out in the summer against somebody, a kickboxer and upper.
I'm laughing at Savage Boy and Paige. They got me rolling, man. Look at you know that alley-oop was nice, Key. Come on now.
Upper. So
Dump that nigga.
Thank you guys so much. So as the announcement came out about the lawsuit, the fight announcement also broke as well. Floyd Mayweather will be fighting a kickboxer out from well, I guess it's going to be in Greece, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be in Greece. And then the lawsuit finally dropped. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna show you guys that it's not looking like none of this is not too much is going to stick. So if Floyd Mayweather,
that's how much he made the Pacquiao fight, $340 million.
Yes, Showtime Sports, but of course they seen Al Heyman in the lawsuit, so people are saying that this is directed towards Al Heyman, and because Floyd made some accusations. So it says he's filed.
Well, he can't read. You know he can't read, so you know he been signing shit. I'm just saying he been flying shit, signing shit, and ain't been able to read and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And A1, you look like the motherfucker to fly.
Upper and A1. Upper and
Jeff
A1.
Goldblum off the Fly in 1998. I mean 1988.
Upper
The Fly.
and
Key, you remember
A1.
that? Key, he called me the Predator. But Key, you remember that movie The Fly?
Upper and A1. We're gonna get through this Floyd Mayweather talk. Give me 2 seconds. Give me a few minutes. Thank you guys.
Help me.
All righty. Floyd has filed lawsuit. Floyd lawsuit. Okay, in California against Showtime, the network which aired his biggest pay-per-view events, and former Showtime Sports president Stephen Espinoza, alleging aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud, conversion, and unjust enrichment. Lord have mercy. He is seeking $340 million in misappropriated funds and punitive damages. All right. The suit claims that the revenue, which should have been distributed to Mayweather, was instead sent to his then advisor, Al Heyman. Heyman is not named on the lawsuit as a defendant, despite the claim appearing to suggest wrongdoing on his part. Mayweather says his management team requested to view Showtime's financial records, but were told those records were lost in a flood and inaccessible. Floyd is one of the biggest pay-per-view draws. That's what his attorney said. He generated hundreds of millions in dollars of revenue for Showtime. Mr. Mayweather now takes this fight to the courtroom to recover what was rightfully earned. So he has fought on 8 pay-per-views under Showtime, which estimated to have generated around 15 million buys and more than $1 billion in revenue. Showtime Sports no longer exists after its parent company, Paramount, shut down the division in 2023. Paramount now holds the deals with TKO for the UFC and Zuffa boxing. Keep that in mind, okay? All righty. That's what it says. Okay. How long has what been, Queen? He sure that money ain't in the cars, jewelry, and gems, though, Key. We finna get to all of that. Okay, thank you, A1. Thank you. Oh, you mean with that rich billionaire that she with? That's a compliment, period. Anyways, period.
Where the hell you go?
Oh my God. Anyways, okay, look, let's get into it, y'all, because we got a lot to get into.
You look sick right now, Key.
Eve
You do
look
not look like
good.
that.
Eve look good.
Oh.
Alrighty, so let's go. So Floyd Mayweather Jr. last fall, okay, Conor McGregor in 2017, Andre Berto in 2015, of course, Manny Pacquiao in 2015, Canelo 2013. All right, so we could say from his tail end, at least, this is where they're saying that he generated all these pay-per-view buys plus the $1 billion in Showtime. Correct? Okay. Here is what I wanted to show. I'm so sick of y'all. Can y'all please?
Nah, I was gonna say something. A1, you got me right there. When A1 said I look like the nigga with the blowout on Vampire in Brooklyn. But A1, you look like that motherfucking Justice off Vampire in Brooklyn. You thought you were gonna get smashed tonight, didn't you, boy? You thought ain't no motherfucking pizza places in Brooklyn, nigga. And shout out to my nigga Richie L in the Cash App with the $3 holler. Appreciate you, Kent. Folk
Okay, y'all
in the
done.
building. Can I get
Can I
3 more
get
people to
done?
support the grind? I've been trying to let it go.
Can I please?
I know A1 antagonizing me, Key. You ain't getting on him.
A1,
It's
please, y'all.
always me. It's always
Because you
me.
could just ignore it. You can just ignore it.
I'm a nigga. I can't let shit slide.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. All right. All righty. So let's get into this information. Now, prior to Showtime being with Paramount Global, who they're with and who this lawsuit is implicating, they were with Viacom CBS. That merger was done probably like in the 1970s or early 1980s. Okay, so they have been with them for over 30 something years before it went belly up back in, I want to say maybe 2021. It first went with Upper. Can y'all please Upper?
What did I do this time, Key?
It first went with. It first went. Okay. Okay. It first went with Paramount and then switched over to Paramount Global. So here it is right here. I'm telling y'all this stuff for a reason. All right. No, that's not the right one. Which one was it?
Okay, so see now you getting on me. You got the wrong shit up.
No, I don't. Because it still says it up in here. Okay. Now it went from in 2021. Okay. So Floyd, so I'm drawing this comparison. I'm saying this stuff for a reason because it switched hands. Showtime switched hands a couple of times before this lawsuit came about. All right. So first Showtime went to Paramount, and then after the merging acquisition, okay, it merged into Paramount, who was this known as Paramount. Then it merged into Paramount Global back in about like 2022 or 2023. So this is a relatively new deal, with this one being in 2023 right here, stating that Paramount streaming service to merge with Showtime on June 27th. This was done on May 22nd of 2023. This is what made Paramount and Showtime the premium will increase to $11.99 from $9.99. All right. Now, why am I telling y'all this? Why is this significant? Because if you're going to sue to Floyd Mayweather, if you're going to sue for $340 million that has been misappropriated, then you have to add in all those, the previous network that is switched to as well, which would be Viacom CBS with Paramount. Okay. Now, do I think that Mayweather has a case, and why has he not implemented Al Heyman and Steven Espinoza in this lawsuit directly? He's indirectly naming them, but he's not suing them directly. There's a difference. The reason why I believe that this is occurring is because of a hit piece that was done on Floyd Mayweather business dealings. And this is just my theory. Okay. You don't have to agree with it, but this is just my theory. Okay. But the Business Insider published this article in December of 2025.
Not the
Let
Business
me share this.
Insider.
Yes. Published this.
But you know something?
Yes.
Paramount, I'm gonna tell you, Floyd seen that money that Paramount giving other people. Floyd feel like he missing some dividends.
Yes.
But
Well,
he can't
I
sue
don't.
Al
I
Heyman.
don't.
He can't sue Al Heyman directly because Al Heyman used to manage his money. He know where all the skeletons at. Floyd has been tricking too much. He ain't had a damn good. He ain't had a pay per view in damn years that's done so good. He been tricking off too much.
Absolutely. Now, since, as you guys can see in this article, it says, since it's called Money to Blow. This was written December 28th of 2025. Okay. Now it says, since his retirement, he's fashioned himself, Floyd, as a business mogul whose success keeps him in Bugatti cars, Richard Mille watches, Gucci clothing, and opulent mansions. He told everybody that he was financially set and everything else, right? But
You said it
everything
was
is no
that
longer
friend?
paid for. Huh?
Key, what kind of watch was that you said?
Isn't it called Richard Mille? How
Go
do you
ahead.
say it? Or Milieu? How do you say it? I don't know. I'm not rich, so I can't afford nothing like that. I would never.
Richard
I know
Mille.
Richard Mille. I called him Malay. Why didn't they call him Malay? They should have named him Malay. Sounds expensive.
That's not his name.
Anyways. It's a guy. It's a guy. That's how you know I don't have this type of money. I'm broke. I don't buy that type of stuff. I do not buy that type of stuff. I'm very, very, very cheap with my money. Okay, it says everything is no longer
we
paid
know,
for.
Mr. Go to the Goodwill to get dog pads. We know.
Absolutely. Period. So everything is no longer paid for. Mayweather took out millions in mortgages on his home last year. He also faced a string of lawsuits and liens that say he owes money for a Mercedes Maybach G-Wagon, jet fuel, and garbage collection at his Las Vegas. Floyd, you ain't paid the garbage people?
Man,
Okay.
you know that them garbage services out there in motherfucking Vegas, that's about $500,000 a year. Damn, when the fuck they start getting Maybach G-Wagons?
I don't know. At the same time, he has trumpeted a major entry into a big league commercial state. Now y'all know I'm finna cook.
so what all that money that he gave Israel at?
We about to we finna get into all
that
that.
big ass,
Because remember,
and that big ass necklace you gave that small hat lady.
Yeah.
That was almost $100 million necklace. Shit. That was some shit.
Okay, so also let's finish reading the article. Okay, because all of this have something to do with it. Mayweather talked up spending a blitz on commercial property in New York. We finna get into that. Splashy moves that earned him a feature spot in a prominent real estate conference with a session titled Real Estate Knockout, the Floyd Mayweather Strategy. Mayweather's social media last year promoted an article where he reported that he made an investment of $100 million in a portfolio of Manhattan luxury high-rise apartment towers owned by Go Partners. Keep that in mind.
Scammed his ass.
People with
they don't scam the nigga for
people with knowledge of the investment say that Mayweather put in a nominal sum late last year, but did not invest further, and his initial equity in the deal was later absorbed by Go Partners. So basically, he came to the table. Upper, shut up. So basically, shut up. So basically, Floyd, shut up, Upper. So this is what Business Insider. I'm gonna break this down to y'all. So basically, Floyd came in and said, "I got $100 million."
I wish a motherfucker would say that my $100 million absorbed. And Key, you telling me I ain't getting my $100 million, but y'all done made 400, nigga? Somebody about to cut 200 a check. They absorb that nigga. How you gonna absorb my motherfucking money, nigga? This ain't no goddamn lotion. This ain't no goddamn cocoa butter. You ain't absorbing shit of mine, dog. But before you even started, I said that nigga got scammed.
Upper.
Wow, they absorbed his money. You got scammed.
I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, so here we go.
Key, you gonna let somebody absorb your 100 million?
No, I'm not.
If you had 100 million to spend, Key, would you let somebody just absorb it and then they make 400?
No, I'm not. No, it will never go down.
How the fuck is that even legal? What the fuck?
I don't know.
But they chasing the PP loan people though. They chasing the people for the PPP loans and shit. Shit.
Well,
I need to send a couple business plans to Floyd. Look, man, I know a way we can diversify your portfolio, my guy.
Okay, but so basically what they're saying is Floyd came to the table with, okay, I got $100 million. But as time went on, this is from Business Insider, I'm breaking this down. As time went on, he only put in a nominal meaning it wasn't 100 million. Okay, that's basically what it means. It was something that was in name only, but it really doesn't exist. Okay, but he did not invest further, and his initial equity deal was later absorbed. Now, if you go to this, let me break this down to you guys. The original deal was for 300 billion. Not 300, 3 billion. Okay. Now this is Go Partners. Remember I said to leave Go Partners in your memory.
Part of it,
I'm about to, Upward. I wanted to tie this all together. Remember I said leave Go Partners in your memory. So Floyd invested with Go Partners, who is out, I guess, based in actually they're based overseas, but they do business in New York. The original deal, no, I think they're Greece, actually. Their business deal, which is, again, ironically, who's he fighting? Where is he fighting again? In Greece. But I digress. But Floyd, so the deal was originally for $3 billion. As y'all see with the headlines, this was in 2024. All right. 2024. He's investing 100 mil. Now, come to find out, per Business Insider, just 30 days ago. Let's break this down because we keeping them honest over here. 30 or less than 30 days ago, December 28th, Business Insider comes out and says what? It was a nominal value. It did not go any further, and Go Partners absorbed his stake within the company, leaving him with no stake. There we go.
I'm gonna tell you what it was, Key.
Wait. The portfolio of buildings was eventually spun off into a public traded entity. So basically that means that Go Partners has sent out the word to everybody like, look, we need some money. Floyd didn't come with that $100 million value. Okay. That money, we got to make up for it. That $3 billion. Now, what else is occurring right now? There's a housing market crisis in which there's a commercial real estate. How do we know that? Did we not? Upper and I did not cover last week that Oscar De La Hoya was behind on a 20 mil on his commercial property in California. So there's a commercial real estate thing going on, basically crisis going on within this country and a real estate crunch coming, right? Well, that's already occurring. So basically the money that they allegedly put in a few years ago is not worth the money that it is right now. Did I not just read that for the same thing that Oscar De La Hoya was going through? His building that he bought, per reports that we read last week, had depreciated in value currently in 2026. It's not worth the 24 million that he has to put up. That's Oscar. And now the same thing is going on with this company, Go Partners, that's based out of Greece. And where is Floyd about to fight in? Greece. I can't. What's up?
Guess
Go
what,
ahead.
Key? What's fucked up about it is they did like that nigga Tom off Facebook or MySpace, whatever he was, what they did, they used Floyd money as startup money, and when that shit started to kick off, then they turned that shit public and sold shares, and everybody cashed out on that shit. That shit worth $3 billion, and it started off with his 100 mil. Like they cashing out on that nigga, dog. They use that nigga as a damn motherfucking. Well, you know, they said they made Floyd, so they got to break him. This is worse than how they did Kanye.
Upper. Now, here we go.
Floyd ain't gonna get no pussy no more now. If he ain't got no money, his sex life done.
Upper. So Mayweather has also said he bought a portfolio of rent-regulated apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, declaring that all the buildings belong to me. I don't have any partners. Business Insider previously reported that there were no property records showing an outright or majority sale. Okay. In the last 18 months, 2 of Mayweather's commercial properties have been foreclosed. And he's at risk of losing a Las Vegas building that houses his strip club girl collection. What the fuck? God darn it. Damn it, Floyd.
This nigga got his. I told you that nigga a trick, Key. This nigga got his own strip club girl. He just paying bitches to come at night. Look, y'all bitches come here. Y'all can stay here, bitches. I'm gonna pay y'all every month. Y'all will get paid. Y'all just sit here and look good. Okay.
We finna no, not you, Upper. I was saying to Big Supreme. We finna get there because I'm finna tie it all together. He owes for the strip girl club collection over $52,000.
What's
and
a strip
property
club?
tax.
What's a strip club girl collection?
I have no idea. I'm still looking for that. He's also been accused in lawsuits of failing to pay for millions of dollars in luxury items, including watches, high-end jewelry. Allegations.
You remember they held that nigga? Remember they held that nigga hostage over there in Tel Aviv
Dubai.
that one time? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mayweather, he got his own planes.
Yes, Mayweather has been pursued by creditors over Air Mayweather, the Gulfstream jet that has been one of the symbols of his mega wealth. Okay.
But he better actually be a young boy for that meal back.
Upper FAA records show he has sold the plane, and he sold his mansion in Beverly Hills and Miami to 2 of his real estate partners. All right. His public records also show, it doesn't say, interviewed that the current and former friend
for pennies off the dollar.
Okay, here we go. Business Insider reviewed hundreds of pages of public records and interviewed dozens of current and former friends and business associates about Mayweather's finances and his team, which includes a convicted felon who has been named in several lawsuits against the boxer. He doesn't seem to have guardrails that were in place. Okay, that's what they're saying, the people that's going after him. Now, where am I getting with this? Because this article goes on and on and on and on. Where am I going with this?
You know what Floyd needs to do, Key?
What?
He need to holler at AB, and they need to have an exhibition match. Floyd Mayweather versus Adrian Broner. Boom, it's gonna bounce his ass back. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Juke. Floyd versus AB. That'll get him a nice little chump back right there, Key. Or he might want to fight Pacquiao again. But his best fight will be against AB. AB needed to. AB need a couple dollars too. You know, tell AB he'll give him a couple million and a damn gallon of some liquor. AB ready. I'm just saying. And shout out to y'all, man. You know, I'm on my Floyd Mayweather shit. I need 3 more people to support the grind so I don't be out here looking like Floyd, baby.
You feel Let's get into it. Hold on.
Let me get 3 people in the Cash App so I don't be looking like Floyd out here, people. Hey,
now,
right now, as broke as his ass is, he don't need to be so picky about fighting AB. Him and AB need to get that check together.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, guys, salute to the beautiful Queen Jupe. Hey, good to see you, King. Okay, so here we go. So people are asking, okay, let's tie this into Al Heyman and everything else. Now, what did that article tell us? Floyd is no longer being advised by who? Al Heyman. Okay, so he went into business, basically.
And you see that when AB stopped dealing with Al Heyman, he went broke too. See, they need
Wait, look. So look, okay, guys. So I'm not saying that, but look, okay. It needs to be strategic how he moves from now on. And I just want to make the record. Of course, these are just reports being pulled from public records and everything else. We are just reading the reports and the reviews. Okay, that's what we're
That shit
doing.
says over there to the right. It said Floyd Mayweather agrees to $54 million loan
We
at
finna get
9%.
upper. We
Do you
finna
know?
get
Do you know
into
what
that.
9% interest is per year?
That means that his credit is upper. We finna get into that, best
That
friend. That's
means
what
he's
I
gonna be
know.
paying about $5 million a year just in interest.
I know, upper. Just wait.
Ooh, he about to go in a hole.
Just wait. Because remember, Showtime was purchased by Viacom back in the 1970s, okay? And CBS, okay? They did a deal with Paramount a few years ago, and then Paramount switched to Paramount Global. They then acquired UFC and Showtime, all right? Well, first it was Showtime, who was no longer doing sports, and then it went to UFC. Now, what did Netflix and the WB partnership end up revealing? That Paramount allegedly overpaid for Zuffa Boxing and UFC in a tune of allegedly $700 million, which has caused Paramount to increase their prices. So if you're looking at, Floyd team is arguing that Paramount needs to be sued for his $340 million misappropriations, which will mean, if we're looking at this correctly, Paramount is in a hole of over $1 billion. 700 million overvalued for the Zuffa Boxing and UFC, and 340 million misappropriated funds that is being alleged by Floyd Mayweather's team. That's over $1 billion that they're on the brink for. One is a lawsuit. The other one is they trying to wing it, basically, by raising prices. Keep that in mind. All right. So for this one, that's why it's always important to keep this stuff. Y'all got to look at the puzzle pieces.
Yeah, that's why I'm
All
glad
right.
my girl. That's why I'm glad my wife manages to finance. Cause shit, we'd be in a situation to fuck with me. Cause they, whenever I go out, they used to call me Mr. Will Throw It. Cause hey, I might get too excited and start throwing shit sometimes. You feel me? Key, I'm telling you, I might buy the bar. It might go down. You feel me? That's why she only let me out the house with a certain amount of money. If I get any more, it's because I done made a move or something while I'm out there. But she don't let a certain amount go out. She check my pockets.
Okay.
Shit.
So
Cause she
here
know
we
I
go.
will go. She know I will motherfucking throw for 3 straight songs. You
Oh
feel me?
my God. Thank you, Upper. So this is what, now I'm not saying, and we're going to get to Al Heyman situation in a little bit, but I do want to end with this part, connecting these dots. Okay. Now, Floyd Mayweather, as we know, as Upper has just stated, he has a $54 million loan with a 9% interest using his assets as collateral. Now, the question is, what assets, since he has been foreclosing, allegedly, per the Business Insider article, on several properties, including and also a sex girl collection and garbage fees and everything that he is is suffering right now. Okay. Now, here's the NYC portfolio. He announced a massive investment of 62 affordable housing buildings in New York City. Okay. Now, we don't know, there are no reports that he actually owned these buildings. So, what is being alleged is that Floyd Mayweather is using his name and likeness, image, etc., to go ahead and get this, get this going, to, cover up for what's occurring. Okay. Now, Upper, be nice. Now, here we go. His real
Oh
estate,
shit.
Floyd. What? Now, here's where it gets interesting. Now, they're saying that he's boasting about doing these deals and everything else. However, there is reports out there that's being dug up now that the people that he's involved in are being accused of an $86 million fraud. Okay.
Scamming.
Upper, be quiet. Be quiet, Upper. Okay, here, be quiet. All right. Now, also, what is being accused for? What is also getting stated? This is where he's arguing is that state lets owners lease to voucher holders to collect the fuel amount.
And you know
So
something,
he's
Key?
yes.
My scamming homies need to step their game up, dog, because they
Upper.
ain't doing shit. And I'm just saying, I'm just talking about all the scammers I know, man. These niggas need to step up, man. Like, they need to holler at
Upper.
Zion Williamson or somebody, man. You see, them females are taking Zion through there, man. Maybe I need to send a chick at Zion Williamson or something, or send one at Floyd or something. Give him a business deal. You know, I read it for him because he can't read. So, you know, I'll be like, yeah, Floyd, you know, you put 10 million here, you're gonna get 30 million by the end of the month. Just sign right here. You feel me?
Thank
Tell
you,
him some
Upper.
shit like that.
Thank you, Upper. Now, here is a smoking gun to connect all of this right here. Gold Partners, real estate, Greece, and New York.
Hey,
Okay.
Paid, there's a lot of money out here, man. I see all these motherfuckers getting off paid. I'm trying to get paid too. Shit. These niggas just absorbed 100 million from Floyd and they still walking the streets. Motherfuckers getting mad at me for selling a brick of coke. What the fuck? Shit, who's hurting who? Shit.
No.
At least the
So
shit
here
that
it
I
is.
sell make a motherfucker feel good. This type of shit right here make a nigga want to jump off the building and shit.
So here it is. Gold Partners. Remember I said to keep that in mind. They are based out of Greece. They have distinct real estate entities in New York, Greece, and I want to say, let me just make sure before I
Oh
want to
man,
say,
Key Rod Walker done hit it. Floyd done fell for the Nigerian prince scam.
Upper.
He done sent the money to the Nigerian prince. They help him win his sedition.
Okay.
The
So are
sedition
y'all ready?
failed.
Hold on. Are y'all ready for this? I really just want y'all to really tune in. Hold on up. This is deep what Floyd is involved in. Okay. Now, Go
Getting
Partners.
shitted on.
No, Upper, be quiet. So
Okay.
Go Partners is a real estate based out of New York luxury. They also have Greece and allegedly New Zealand. Okay. But they are separate companies focusing on investments in Greece, including golden visa opportunities. Now, who also is offering golden visas right now to people who have money? Don't worry,
Turkey.
I'll wait. No, Trump.
Israel.
Trump is offering a golden visa for people who for individuals who make over a certain amount of money. The price starts at about, I think, $100,000 or $250,000. Okay, but remember earlier this
So 100,000 so 100,000 to get you in them shits.
Let me make sure. So golden visa.
I might give me a gold visa one day.
No, it's for see, here we go. Golden visa, Trump price. So they all doing it. So for the Trump golden card it's for $1 million.
Oh, I ain't
Or
got
plus
that.
the 15,000 processing fee. Okay, but you guys see the golden visa. Okay. Now, earlier of 2025, Mayweather stated that Trump was the best president of his lifetime and also did a visit to Israel. He also, and I'm not saying anything about Israel, but he also made did a conference with Israel, which we covered here on this channel a few months ago, and also just recently gave Miriam Edelson, who is one of Trump's top donors, who donated allegedly $300 million to his presidential campaign. He gave her a top tier necklace. That was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Okay. Are y'all with me? Y'all following these dots that I'm connecting? Okay. So Go Partners. This is who allegedly took the $100 million
You said
investment.
swallowing, Key. You
No.
gotta say swallowing.
From
He was
Floyd
talking about
Mayweather.
swallowing.
From Floyd Mayweather. Okay. So what are they focused on? Affordable housing solutions, specializing in luxury rental properties, high visible assets, and everything else. They want to do the Northeast, New York, managing over 8,000 units and everything. So this is who Floyd Mayweather was involved in. All right. This is who Floyd Mayweather was involved in. And now that business has went bust, allegedly. That's what's being reported. So now Floyd wants to know where did his misappropriated funds. And remember, I told you guys, Floyd last fight was what, in 2017, right, Upper, with Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Yes, he's done about several of them, and now he's wondering, after Showtime then switch hands twice from Viacom CBS to Paramount Global. He wants to sue Paramount Global, and they're probably scratching their heads like, we ain't got nothing to do with this. Because that was 2 exchanges ago. But what we do know is that you got some murkiness in your water, allegedly, of some business dealings that have went bust. Right, Upper?
Yes,
That's what
sir.
it's looking like. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's look at Floyd Mayweather and PIF Saudi Arabia.
Get him, Key. Get him.
Floyd Mayweather has engaged with Saudi Arabia's PIF and stakeholders for potential high boxing profile ventures, including proposed rematches with Manny Pacquiao and everything else. Okay.
You better get
Now,
that Adrian Broner fight.
in 2024, Tank Davis alleging that Mayweather owed money to individuals in Saudi Arabia and Dubai. Who remembers that? Oh, let's get it down.
That's why they had held his ass hostage. That's why they was holding that nigga Floyd hostage over there. And speaking of holding hostage, can I get 3 people to support the grind in the Cash App? Don't hold the Cash App hostage. Shout out to the Queen Deezy. She came to see me today. She came to see me. But shout out. Let me get 3 people to support the grind in the Cash App. Y'all know how we do.
Okay. Reports from late 2025 suggested Saudi funding for boxing might be slowing down due to cost pressures on PIF-backed projects, potentially affecting future high-purse celebrity boxing matchups. Okay? Now, again, I'm going to continue to tell y'all this. PIF funding, Saudi Arabia, Jared Kushner, Donald Trump.
Jared Kushner, ain't that old boy's son?
That's Donald Trump's son-in-law. They're called affinity partners. Okay? $2 billion investment. Who does it say? Jared Kushner. $2 billion investment.
They doing some fake Bitcoin.
This investment with others from the Middle East.
I wish I'd have been hipped on that shit in 2021. I damn sure would have invested and got my money up out of that thing. They ran the Bitcoin price up, and then it's a Ponzi scheme. You got to get in the Ponzi scheme early to try to make some money.
So the $2 billion from Saudi Arabia constitutes the majority of the assets owned under affinity partners. Report indicates that the firm has raised over 4.8 in capital. Now that's what they're saying. Okay. However, again, word on the curb is that they have lost money in these deals.
That's why I would have pulled out. I would have pulled out like a nigga trying to stop getting the girl pregnant.
Thank you, Upper. Okay, thank you. So so now you guys see, allegedly, I'm just showing y'all the information. This is how my brain works. Okay. Now you guys are seeing
how your brain work, Key.
Upper, be quiet. This is how you guys see.
Shout out to Miss Joette. Shout out to
Salute, Queen.
Becky. Shout out to Becky with the good hair.
So now, Upper. Now you guys see.
That's my baby right there. She lucky I'm married.
Now you guys see how deep Floyd Mayweather is. I broke this all down. How deep Floyd Mayweather is in this whole situation. And as reports go, as early as only about 20-something days ago, okay, he has been quietly liquidating assets. The Viacom Showtime CBS deal has long been done for a few years now and has changed hands twice. And guess what else has changed hands? His investments. I'm sorry.
Oh, so I don't get the heart now, Miss Joette. So I don't get a heart now.
His investment hands has also been changing. So in my opinion, with this information that I have presented you all, I am concluding based off
Floyd,
this
bro.
theory that Floyd is in some deep something going on.
Some deep shit.
Something going on, and I have showed you guys the proof.
He in some deep LGBTQ booty. That's what he is.
Hold on, let me see something. Are they partnered with Go Partners? Oops, I meant to put Go Partners. Real estate. Let me see. Cause that would be crazy, y'all. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to dive into this. Go partner with. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dive into Go Partners with.
Oh shit! Now they go
Go Partners
T with the motherfucking T.
And Saudi Arabia. Let me see something.
You said you heard AB got 25 million from Al? Wow.
Yes, he did. That was probably afterwards. Now, I do want to say this because I put it out there already in Discord. There has been several rumors brewing between Floyd Mayweather not paying people, including his fallout with Leonard Ellerbe, which is something that me and Upper reported about 2 years ago when it first happened.
Reporting
that it was money involved in that situation that has not been paid. I'm not sure if Floyd has
That's
paid.
why Leonard went with Tank.
Now, I'm not sure if this is, you know what I'm saying, still going on, but you understand, it's some things going on in this behind the scenes. And I'm not saying that Al Heyman is perfect. I'm not saying that Steven Espinoza is perfect. I've been one of the only few people calling for a regulation in boxing. Okay.
Hey, Savage Bo. Usually I would be on Key Helmet about some shit like that. But when his black ass turned around and gave that motherfucking Jewish woman that goddamn necklace, I said, fuck him.
I don't know. No, but
I said,
no,
get him, Key.
What I'm saying is nobody, none of these promotional companies are perfect. But what I do know is that I've been one of the only few calling on the fact that we need boxing regulated. We need unions. We need to truly protect our fighters. They need health care.
Unions,
while
you
they're
pay
boxing. It don't matter. We have the money to do. They have the money to do that. We have these things. We need to put it in place. These parameters in place. Remember, Turkey came.
We need to do union work for Las Vegas girls too. Then.
Thank you, Upper. Well, remember, Turkey came into the game asking for these things and then quickly went away. Yes, quickly went away. Quickly went away. All right. So I've been calling for these things, but one thing I'm not going to allow to happen is all of a sudden here go all these people. When Al Heyman is being mentioned as that was basically a shot at Al Heyman. He's not being sued. Okay, there's an accusation there, but he's not being directly sued. But when this was going on, where were the same people when we broke down Zuffa boxing contracts? These fighters are literally going to have their likeness and image in freaking virtual reality.
You can't talk about Zuffa boxing. You can't talk about.
No, but I have a problem with that. When you're going to go after Al Heyman and Steven Espinoza and everything, if I see you going at them, I'm going to look and see if you went after these reports about Zuffa boxing. It's quiet. Dana White is currently in trial right now due to tampering with evidence, spoliation of evidence. Do you think anybody is talking about that? We, myself, you, 2 Cents, Jupe, I think KO. There's only been a handful of us that has been saying, yo, Dana White being sued right now. He been tampering with evidence, y'all. This is a very serious crime. And nothing from the boxing pundits and everything else. But as soon as they get this and then they throw it out there, I got to go ahead and put everybody else on blast to let y'all know, okay, what's been really going on behind the closed doors. The things I've really been following since 2024 when it comes to this whole situation. if you're going to bring up all these things, if you're going to bring up the salacious views, the headlines and everything, the drama that grabs it, then you have to be honest with the reporting. Hey, how about this? Paramount, excuse me, Showtime has switched hands twice. How about that? How about the fact that it is now being revealed that Floyd Mayweather is having some issues going on with him, going on financially? How about that? You know what I'm saying? To where this is coming out of the blue. How about the fact that if Al Heyman and Steven Espinoza was directly being sued, why aren't they names on on this lawsuit as the of the people that they're going after, the perpetrators? Why isn't that occurring? Like Upper said, they know where the bones are buried. They know what's really been going on. And I'm not going to have that happen. Because ever since this man, these companies have came into boxing the past couple years, I've seen what they have been trying to do secretly. I was one of the only people that reported to y'all the article of Daniel Kinahan still being involved in the Middle East with boxing and everything else. And that went away quietly. And I'm like, oh, wow. But now that Al Heyman is being mentioned as an alleged, as an accused, to really get the lawsuit to have some weight on it, to have some meat on it, as the comedian Samora would say, now it's everywhere. I'm not letting y'all do that. I'm not letting y'all do that. Al in Wonderland. Al is at home chilling. They tried to make the narrative with Dana White that he's helping the feds. No. I don't see what this got to do with Al. Al not being sued. Dana was actually sued and had to pay. Exactly. Because Jupe, it has the weight. When you guys got to understand, Al Heyman came into the game. He was able, they always say Al was sued, but he beat the lawsuit. He beat the charges. So now they have one of the biggest megastars of the past 50 years in boxing, or at least 25, coming out and saying, I'm missing some money. Paramount Global, you need to pay me. That it's been switched hands a couple times. And then we have all these other things that you're involved with the same people, allegedly, that's what per reports, that have been going downhill. And now your investments is being a little messed up. Come on now. The last time Floyd Mayweather fought on a PBC card, which is still not saying which fights is being misappropriated from. But the last time he has fought on a card was what, 2017? Let's keep it 105. Hey, Ruben. Let's keep it 105, you guys. Prior to then, it was 2015. Prior to then, 2014, 2013, 2012, 2011, 2010. Like, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, Upper? I hope you guys can hear me.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so like that's my problem with the whole thing. Now I gotta come out and speak on some things. I gotta come out and I gotta speak on some things. Sean Zittle was another person speaking on it. They made him shut the F up. No, but I'm not saying that these people are A1. I'm not saying that PBC is perfect. I'm not saying that
I'm gonna
things
tell you
are
one thing about
handled.
this. I might
Go
not say
ahead.
PBT is perfect, but PBC is the best for the fighters that they got out right now. It's the best of a bad situation. At least PBC makes sure their fighters get more money than anybody else does. You can't name another company that pay their fighters more than PBC fighters do, or with better percentages, or with a chance to advance. Manny Pacquiao told y'all he wish he would have went to PBC a long time ago. This man made more money off a $500,000 fight than he did off $1.3 million fight. I mean, a 1.3 million buys with Top Rank. He had 6 fights with over 1 million pay-per-views on Top Rank. He did a fight with 500,000 views on PBC and made more money than any of those fights. That tell you something. Motherfuckers is getting shitty.
Well, definitely. Did y'all go over the PBC contracts yet? I'm not reading no contracts that was per several years ago, and that has no condition of what it is right now. If I don't know, because per Floyd Mayweather's conversation, what he has said several years, he is PBC. So I would have to say, since he has taken credit and said that him and Al Heyman both own PBC, ain't that what he said, Upper? Then I would have to say that he knew what was in those contracts, because if he is PBC, if he does own PBC with Al Heyman, okay, him and Al Heyman as boys, then he should know what's in the contracts. Simple. Simple. You feel me? Simple. So Floyd's screwed himself. It's appearing that something is going on with Floyd. I think, to be honest with y'all, here's my theory. I believe that Floyd got involved into some business dealings that over the past 18 to 24 months, okay, that has rendered him, his liquid has slowed up. Now, allegedly. Now, don't get it twisted. Floyd broke is not the same as our broke. Okay, we, our type of broke, we'll have to go possibly to go stay with somebody, go to homeless shelters. For my people that buy packs of cigarettes, you might have to buy a Lucy. If you buy in Remy or Patron or something, you might have to settle for a Seagram's Gem or a 211. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's instead of getting the Big Mac or something like that, you might just have to settle for a 99-cent fry off the app. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have to make it do what it do. You understand? That's our type of broke. Floyd broke is his name doesn't command as much attention. When that article came out about Floyd early last year, probably like around April or May, about his financial woes, because that was the first hit piece. Everybody is missing that, but that was the first hit piece done on Floyd about allegedly him going broke. Floyd sued them for coming out with that, and then what ended up happening? But that hit piece wasn't for us, the fans, the people that, you know what I'm saying, middle class, or those that make over 100,000 or something like that. That's not for us. That was a dog whistle to the 1% class. You guys have to understand, when it comes to people, especially our sports people, our sports players, right? When they make a certain amount of money, there are certain magazines that come to their house that we can't afford. There are certain parties that they're invited to that we can't go to, that we don't even hear about. There are certain business deals and investment opportunities into upcoming businesses that's going to be $1 trillion company within the next 5 to 10 years that we have no idea about. So that was a dog whistle to them. That wasn't nothing to us. That was just gossip for us. You understand? That's what I'm meaning. So that was the first hit piece that came out. And now they just did a second one less than 30 days ago, or about 32, 33 days ago, saying this. And I kept it in the back of my pocket the whole time, because I'm like, something to happen to Floyd. Because you look, everybody ain't just gonna keep saying the same thing, Floyd. Now, this is the second or third article I done read in 2025 about you, brother. What's going on? And now it has come out that those properties did get foreclosed on. That he does
That's why Tank tried to hurry up and get the fuck away from Floyd ass.
That's another tea to sip. You feel me? Like, what really went on between the Tank Davis and Leonard Ellerby and Floyd situation? Like, let's keep it 105, y'all. You understand? So I kept that in the back of my pocket, and now I'm not surprised that the same people that Floyd has linked up with the past 18 to 24 months, at the same time, upper peep game, all of them are losing money. This is what's being reported from PIF Saudi Arabia. Okay, Go Partners had to absorb his money, his $100 million, allegedly. That's what they're saying, right? All these people, Israel getting hit, Everybody
about to
getting
buy.
hit right now.
Damn, Saudi trying to buy Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I guess so. So everybody's
Me and my
getting hit.
son love that game.
All these people are getting hit upper financially, right?
Shout out
All
to
these.
Animalistic Savant in the cash app with $2 holler. He say he need to be a private detective.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
shout
you.
out to Animalistic. Can I get 2 more people to support the grind? I just need 2 people to support the grind for the day. We just want to hit that number 5. Can I get 2 people to support the grind?
And so all these people now, allegedly, within the past since November to currently, we're now hearing all these situations about money being misappropriated, funds being done, and everything else. And all of them are all involved with the same people or in the same circle. That is very telling to me. It is something going on behind the scene financially. And like Upper Post, when they said that there was when Saudi Arabia had blew through hundreds of millions of dollars, like Upper said, who the hell is taking the money? Where's all this money going? What happened? Did y'all discuss the actual lawsuit? How did Showtime misappropriate funds? Yes, no purpose in discussing Al because he's not being sued. What is he saying Showtime did wrong? That they did not, that Al Heyman and Steven Espinoza did his contracts and schemed. Basically, they schemed off the top in the back end, Jude. That's basically what's being presented. In the tunes of the several fights, he's generated over 15 million pay-per-view buys and over $1 billion in revenue for Showtime. And that in that money, $340 million was stolen, and the people that did it was that did the contract was Al Heyman and Steven Espinoza. So he's saying that Al and Steven devised a plan to steal from him. But I'm saying no, I think it's something else going on behind the scenes with Floyd Mayweather
Tell
that's been
Floyd to read the
reported.
contract.
But Floyd said that he is PBC. Remember, Floyd said that Al Heyman and him is PBC, that they own it, that's his stuff. So if that's the case, you know the contract. What we doing here?
Well, Nigerian Prince, he got Floyd.
And then, not to mention, Showtime has changed hands in these business acquisition deals with these other streaming companies. So are you suing Paramount Global, or are you suing Viacom CBS? What's going on, Floyd? What's going on? So grounds for further research. But
Floyd broke right now. He trying to grab money from wherever.
I think that it's something going on with his liquid assets. It's a difference between your net worth, your gross, and everything what you're actually worth. I think something's going on with Floyd behind the scenes, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I didn't want to believe it, but when that Dubai situation popped off, and I was finna go drive down there to go get Floyd, to break him out, I should have known then. Like, bro, some isn't right, and these hit pieces, they're not coming out for no reason. Floyd hasn't fought in the PBC in about 10 years. Yes, since 2017, Jude. They didn't finesse Floyd. I mean, it appears that from what me and Upper been reading for the past couple months, it appears that everybody been getting finessed by these deals, Upper. Everybody been getting finessed. What's going on?
They finessing their damn self, really.
But how is everybody getting finessed like this, where you thinking that you got money, you put this amount of money in? Oh, and that's another. Oh, look at this. Look at this, you guys. For Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't even watch soccer. And my stepfather, who is Nigerian.
Ronaldo, who is it?
Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo, who is a very big deal. I don't even watch soccer. My stepfather is Nigerian and he watches it all the time. It's like a really big deal overseas, as y'all know. And Cristiano, remember, Upper, when we talked about how Tom Brady and all of them went over to Saudi Arabia to play for them? They was going to play like flag football and everything else. Okay. Now the next person to end, because you guys know that Saudi Arabia is trying to bust into sports and be this premier sports thing. They tried to sign Cristiano Ronaldo, who's a really big deal.
They ain't got
And
enough money for Ronaldo.
and here we go.
Ronaldo got half
Could
$1 billion.
leave. He could leave. Cristiano Ronaldo could leave Saudi Arabia as he continues to boycott for a second game. He remains frustrated with the PIF. Did we not just talk about the PIF? Oh, okay. Over Nasir's lack of transfer activity and will
Shout
seek
out
to
to my
leave
guy
Saudi
Timmy's
Arabia
World in the building.
if he doesn't get the necessary promises. It's a lot going on. The Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's something going on, bruh. It's going down. It's going down. Hey, Semi. Hey, Semi's World. Good to see you, King. How do you have to be? How slow do you have to be not to catch $340 million? Look, when it comes to business acquisitions, how did Netflix and WB Warner Brothers know that Paramount overpaid allegedly for UFC? Because the numbers got open. When you're switching acquisition, when you're going through these numbers, your books, your accounting, and all of that, Upper could tell y'all this, is going to be open. You don't miss $340 million. There's a
I'm
difference
not gonna
from
miss a
missing.
million. Shit.
Right. There's a difference from missing $340 million to overvaluing a company. It's two different things. You don't miss $340 million when the hand's been changed twice like that and been dissolved under an umbrella company. Paramount is the umbrella company of Showtime. They said Al just gave AB 25 milli. He probably did. That was probably in the escrow that he had set aside for Adrian Broner that he
He
couldn't
probably knew
touch.
he knew Adrian's gonna be like this, so he was like, look, I'm gonna hold on to this for you see the light.
You know who else that happened to? What's my boy? Allen Iverson. Look at Allen Iverson interview in which he said that his accountant, somebody over his estate, put up money when he was about 23 years old that he couldn't touch until he turned a certain age. And so when he went through all those legal troubles and everything else, what saved him was that he finally reached that age, and I think he was awarded, it was like 50 million in that account because that person looked out for him. What if it
Cause
was
he was
that type
looking,
of situation?
yeah, because Allen Iverson was looking bad out here, people.
AB said, I ain't eating struggle meals no more after Al gave him that money. That's a good thing. But what if that's the type of situation that we talking about? He couldn't touch it till he was 50. That's what it was. Allen Iverson could touch that money till he was 50 years old.
It was savings bonds.
So I'm just saying, even if that is the case, what if it's one of those type of situations?
Can't get mad because motherfucker looking out for your ass.
I don't know, Upper, what you got to say about all of this?
I say, look, I don't feel bad for him. You know, motherfuckers be out here flexing. Like I've been said it. Floyd spends too much money not to have money coming in. And 50 Cent even, man, 50 Cent was trying to be Floyd's friend. 50 tried to help the nigga. He was like, the nigga had people taking advantage of him. He say, shit, Mayweather Promotions, he said, hell, I'm the one that LLC'd it for him and everything because he didn't know what the fuck to do. And he said, hell, Floyd got mad at me and I was helping his ass. So he was like, you know what, Floyd, go ahead. I don't even want my money back. He said, he told Floyd, I didn't even want my money back. He said, go ahead and do what you got to do. And 50 said that Floyd was going to end up failing. And look, Floyd ended up failing. That nigga 50 be spot on.
I can't stand 50 though. He doesn't have
Why?
right. Because he's irritating sometimes, Upper.
50 my nigga, dog. Bitch, I'm the man. Ho, I'm the man. I'm the motherfucking man. That's my shit.
All I'm saying is if Al Heyman did do that, who cares? There's a lot of things that Allen Iverson There's I mean not Allen Iverson, that Al Heyman has done for these fighters, man. And if that was the case, 340 million, and you not going after the top dog. You said that the person that did the contracts, but that's like me coming to you, doing business with you, right? We signed the contract, and then you try to sue me saying, hey, that's a breach of contract. But instead of Key, you breached the contract, but instead of you suing me, you going after my mama. I'm the one that did the contract and we signed it together. What you mean?
Yeah, that's some other shit right there. But I'm glad for AI, because AI was a good dude, dog. AI was a good dude. I'm glad he was a good dude. Motherfuckers didn't appreciate that nigga, dog.
That's all I'm saying. So I will keep this out. Yeah, he did. I'm gonna keep this going as far as researching what's going on. I'm just following the dots, connecting the dots, putting this puzzle together of what's been occurring between all of these individuals that's all in the same boat. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Nicki Minaj stuff is up in there too, because now all of a sudden she jumped off the porch going crazy like the way she is. So
Been going crazy ever since they blackballed. They've been trying to blackball Nicki for years.
Well, I'ma definitely keep my eye on all of this because I just think it's,
Shout out to the Barbs.
Allen Iverson got a lifetime contract with Reebok. Okay. But I'm gonna keep my eye on this. I'm gonna see what's going on, what Floyd and what they're trying to do. Of course, this is gonna, continue to be big news. Because it's PBC and it's Al Heyman. People thought that Al Heyman couldn't get touched, and he still isn't being, ain't nothing really going on with him. He's just being accused. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Sometimes it's all in how you carry yourself. Karma does hit back. Yes, it does. Drake. Yeah. Mayweather introduced 50 Cent to his baby mother. Oh, okay. I'm gonna laugh at because you're not about to clutch pearls over someone they don't even like when they was just defending Zufa owning men's likeness in perpetuity. Absolutely. Absolutely. They own them guys. So that's all. Upper, you got anything else? I don't know where Upper went. Rick Ross' baby mother got paid.
I said peace and blessings to everybody. I'm glad everybody came through. Peace and blessings. And I'm out. See y'all tomorrow.
Thank you guys so much. Oh. Upper? Thank you. I don't know if I'm still on. Can y'all hear me? I know, Rod. I made it. Can you hear me, Rod? Can you hear me, Jupe? I don't know what Upper just did. Okay. I did make it through my list. Okay. So I want to thank you guys. I hope this was educational for everybody. Me putting the puzzle pieces. This is how my mind works with a lot of both national, international news and geopolitics. Everything goes together. Ever since I started hearing about this stuff with Floyd, I've been keeping a couple of articles in my back pocket that I've showed you guys and some things. And I'm not saying that Al Heyman is perfect. I'm not saying that Steven Espinoza is perfect, but you got to come with something better, bro. There's been 10 years over the game. And it literally says that Al and Steven was the ones that developed and produced the contracts for you to sign, but you're not suing them. And I have to always look at all ulterior motives that's surrounding it. Okay, and what's truly going on. Again, Floyd Mayweather broke is not our broke, and I'm not implying that he is. I'm just reading the articles that's been produced about him. And they've been calling it straight down the middle since it's broke back in 2024. It's been going on since 2024, ladies and gentlemen, not since just December, but for the past couple years now. And what I do know is when it comes to politics, especially business politics, where there's smoke, there's fire. So I'm going to keep my eye on this. I'm going to keep my eye on this lawsuit. Does it look like they have a stand-in? I'm not sure. This is a very big thing. I do know when it comes to civil suits, you always throw out the biggest number, and then you guys settle towards a smaller amount. So that could be the case. It could be 340 million outside in the public, but behind closed doors, it could settle for 100 million. It could settle for 75 million. We won't know. Showtime could just say, we not opening up our books here, take this and leave. that could be done as well. It could go a lot of ways, or they can go to court and fight it. I mean, there's a lot of ways that this can go, but I'm connecting the dots behind Floyd and saying, Floyd, I don't know about this one, man. Something going on between my boy, and that's still one of my greatest fighters of all time. I would never take that away from him. So I hope you guys enjoyed my deep dive. It took a lot for me to put all this together for you guys to understand yesterday. And as more information come out about Floyd and Tank and Al Heyman, I will present this to you. But as always, I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was close, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave him holding like the Bible?